You know the look of disappointment when you miss a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Being unprepared can lead to disastrous consequences. What good is a forgotten life jacket when the boat is sinking? Let's find out in this parable.
At that time, the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were foolish, and 5 were wise. The foolish ones took their lamps, but did not take any oil with them. The wise, however, took oil in jars along with their lamps. The bridegroom was a long time in coming, and they all became drowsy and fell asleep. At midnight, the cry rang out, "Here's the bridegroom, come out to meet him." Then all the virgins woke up and trimmed their lamps. The foolish ones said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, our lamps are going out." "No," they replied, "there may not be enough for both us and you. Instead, go to those who sell oil and buy some for yourselves."
But while they were on their way to buy the oil, the bridegroom arrived.
The virgins who were ready went in with him to the wedding banquet, and the door was shut. Later, the others also came. "Sir, sir," they said, "open the door for us." But he replied, "I tell you the truth, I don't know you." Therefore, keep watch, because you do not know the day or the hour.
Jesus' story of 10 girlfriends of the bride being caught off guard by the groom's party seems strange to Westerners today. But his audience knew all too well how easily this could happen to them. Wedding customs in ancient Palestine required extra vigilance and preparation for everyone involved. Some Near Eastern villages still follow this custom. The bride and groom did not go away for their honeymoon, but celebrated for a whole week with their family and friends. It was the custom for the groom to come at his discretion and get his bride and bring her to the wedding party. If he came at night, lamps were required by necessity. To show up for a wedding party at night without proper attire, such as a lamp and a wedding garment, is like showing up for an important event today which requires a reservation and a ticket. You just don't get in without the proper pass. Can you imagine the frustration one experiences in travelling abroad and finding out you can't get into some country because you don't have a valid passport or visa? Jesus warns us that there are consequences for being unprepared. There are certain things you cannot obtain at the last moment. For example, a student cannot prepare for his exam when the day of testing is upon him. A person cannot get the right kind of character or skill required for a task at hand unless he already possesses it. Our eternal welfare depends on our hearing, and many have trained themselves not to hear. We will not be prepared to meet the Lord face to face when He calls us on the day of judgment unless we listen to Him today. The Lord invites us to feast at His banquet table. Are you ready to meet Him when He calls? Pray with me. Lord, make me vigilant and attentive to your voice, that I may heed your call at all times. May I find joy in your presence and delight in doing your will. Amen.